pretty impressive.
You surprised?
Ooh, cocky. I like that. Incoming!
Shields, quick! My turn. It's not over, Stark!
Hey, get back here!
Just got confirmation. A SHIELD convoy was hijacked this morning.
This from one of Fury's morning briefs I never read?
Come on, Tony, those are important.
Okay, whatever. Pulsar rockets. Glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
Those rockets are going to destabilize the bridge.
Yeah, I know. I built the damn things.
Cap, we should secure the Terrigen crystal. If that thing gets hit...
Already on it.
Stay behind cover. All right. Which one of you B-movie extras shot at me?
Avengers, the convoy is carrying classified SHIELD prototypes. Fury is tracking down the full manifest.
Hell, how's the cat? Tell Fury I really love being shot at with my own weapon.
We'll keep you updated, and Goose is fine.
Ha! I didn't know you were listening to that part.
Second unit, ahead!
You'd think these idiots would be running away by now.
Can't shake the feeling we're playing catch-up. There's something else going on here.
What's going on down there, Tony?
Oh, nothing. Everything's just peachy. Just hoping these guys don't have... They take it back. They've got Pulsar tech.
Going for a ride, Cap?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
Smells like a heist. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce.
Yeah.
Tony, sure! Got some of those flyers on me!
Annoying little guys, aren't they? On my way. You know, I was thinking today was going to be more fan clubs and funnel cakes.
Focus, Tony. number on the bridge. It could fall if we don't take him out.
Hurry up, big guy. Can't take much more punishment. Where's Big Green?
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Smash! Charge! Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time. Get your heads in the game. Cap, what's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay.
Down!
Nat, it's going to destroy the...
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read? All hands, the Chimera is under attack. Evacuate the civilians.
Fire in the hole! Go, go, go! He's alone. Take him down.
Steve, do you read?
Nat! Nat! We're being cut off!
Captain, we have a problem. The reactor won't stabilize. Terrigen molecular structure is breaking down into a gas. It's extraordinary.
If you can't fix the problem, then get to safety.
Keep them occupied so they can take the shot. I've got the Shepherd in my sights.
Shepard!
Avengers, if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
The reactor.
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb. Secure the asset at once.
Sonic bomb? Are you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Now that is an entrance.
Taskmaster.
We need to get that detonator. If that bomb goes off, it could liquefy everything within a 10-mile radius.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Tony, Thor, the cables! I'll handle the freak detonator.
Romanov! From one former SHIELD agent to another. Keep up!
Been a while, Masters. You get a haircut.
path on the bridge.
We got at least 2 dozen armed men out here. We need backup.
You, not worthy.
Tony, Storm, what's your status?
There are mortals trapped.
I just got that. Figured breakfast report.
My way!
Thor! Thanks for the assist. We've got civilians trapped behind those barricades.
Understood. Stay behind me. I will deal with them. Missionary found. Are you hurt? Stay down. Help is on the way.
Whoa, 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 Thunder God. You can have all the fun. Your turn. Gotta admit it, that was pretty impressive. Cocky. Like that. Incoming!
My turn. Fight's not over, Stark.
Hey, get back here!
Just got confirmation. A shield convoy was hijacked this morning.
This from one of Fury's morning briefs I never read?
Come on, Tony, those are important.
Okay, whatever. Pulsar rockets. Glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
Those rockets are going to destabilize the bridge.
Yeah, I know. I built the damn things. Cap, we should secure the Terrigen crystal. If that thing gets hit,
Already on it.
stay behind cover. All right. Which one of you B-movie extras shot at me?
Avengers, the convoy is carrying classified shield prototypes. Fury is tracking down the full manifest.
Hell, how's the cat? Tell Fury I really love being shot at with my own weapon.
We'll keep you updated, and Goose is fine.
Ha! I didn't know you were listening to that part.
Second unit, ahead!
You'd think these idiots would be running away by now.
Can't shake the feeling we're playing catch-up. There's something else going on here.
What's going on down there, Tony?
Oh, nothing. Everything's just peachy. Just hoping these guys don't have... They take it back. They've got pulsar tech.
Going for a ride, Cap?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
Smells like a heist. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce. Some of those flyers on me!
Annoying little guys, aren't they? On my way. You know, I was thinking today was going to be more fan clubs and funnel kicks.
Focus, Tony.
Avengers, talk to me.
Those tanks are doing a number on the bridge. They could fall if we don't take them out.
Hurry up, big guy. Can't take much more punishment. Where's Big Green?
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Smash!
Shit.
Charge! Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time. Get your heads in the game. Cap, what's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay.
Down!
Nat, it's going to destroy the city.
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read? All hands. The Chimera is under attack. Evacuate the civilians.
Fire in the hole! Go, go, go! He's alone. Take him down.
Steve, do you read?
Nat! Nat! We're being cut off!
Captain, we have a problem. The reactor won't stabilize. Terrigen molecular structure is breaking down into a gas. It's extraordinary.
If you can't fix the problem, then get to safety.
Keep them occupied so they can take the shot. I've got the Shepherd in my
Shepard.
Avengers, if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
The reactor.
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb. Secure the asset at once.
Sonic bomb? Are you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Now that is an entrance.
Welcome to IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo. We're rounding up brand new gameplay, next-gen first looks, and got the developers to unpack the secrets behind their latest projects, exclusively here on IGN.
Hello, San Francisco!
Superhero fans, assemble. Today, Marvel's Avengers comes out swinging with Square Enix's War Table stream, giving us a brand new look at Crystal Dynamics' massive upcoming game based on Earth's mightiest heroes.
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Then, watch a legendary speedrunner tear through Sekiro Shadows Die Twice in a race against our countdown clock, all to raise money for charity. And after that, an exclusive gameplay reveal from Biomutant, the first we've seen of this game in over a year. Powerful! Plus, lots more we can't tell you about just quite yet.
Well, what are we waiting for?
So kick back and get comfortable because you won't want to miss a moment. IGN's Summer of Gaming starts now.
What's up, everybody? I'm Damon Hatfield, and welcome back to IGN's Summer of Gaming. It is almost time for the Avengers War Table stream, which Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics promise will showcase never-before-seen gameplay and new co-op and story missions from their upcoming Avengers game. We'll keep you company until then and get you up to speed on everything we know about the game so far, but while we do, there's something you can do for us. All summer long, IGN is asking you to give to the Bail Project and the World Health Organization by following the links in the video description or by heading over to donate.ign.com. Now, the Bail Project provides bail for families in need in support of Black Lives Matter, and the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Response Fund is dedicated to studying, treating, and combating the coronavirus pandemic. By donating, you'll have a chance to win IGN gift cards, game codes, or swag from companies like Bethesda and PlayStation. Donors who give more than $50 will have a chance to win a custom Summer of Gaming Xbox One X. Pretty cool. For even more Summer of Gaming goodness, download the TikTok app, follow IGN, and search for IGN's Summer of Gaming hashtag for a slew of bonus clips or to upload your own awesome gameplay moments. Or leave us a Yappa comment on IGN.com and your Yap might show up later on in the stream. Plus, later today, we've got IGN Expo 5 with tons of new trailers and gameplay reveals. You can catch all of it wherever you stream IGN or on channel IGN 1 on your Samsung TV Plus. Speaking of a bunch of IGN shows, let's do one right now. What do we already know about the Avengers game going into this reveal? Helping me answer that question are Akeem Lawinson and Joshua Yell. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Good morning.
Guys. Happy
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're ready for this War Table presentation. Let's talk about what we know about Avengers so far. Marvel's Avengers, revealed at E3 last year, was supposed to be out already. It was supposed to be out of May 2020 until it was delayed to September. And when we saw this game for the first time last year, some people made some comparisons to Destiny. Joshua, where do these comparisons to Destiny come from?
Essentially, Marvel's Avengers will be a loot shooter, I believe is the term, where it's like, like Destiny, Anthem, where you have a campaign, but then you can go off and do replayable co-op missions, where the real draw is getting better and better loot. So in this game, you can expect the loot to be things like getting Iron Man's gauntlets or Black Widow's weapons, new weapons for her. For the Hulk, I'm guessing he gets like new pants or something.
He needs those. So we know there's going to be a single-player campaign story. You'll be able to play as Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Kamala Khan was announced later on. I think probably at Comic-Con. They've said that the story mode is going to roll out over several years. Akeem, so like when you first heard about this game, saw this game, what were your first impressions?
Well, so like that was one thing that kind of like that caught my attention was the fact that that they said that it's going to roll out over several years because. I mean, but it kind of makes sense because there's several stories for them to kind of like tap into regarding the Avengers, like Civil War, the Secret Wars, the Infinity Gauntlet. Like all these stories just have like potential to introduce like new superheroes to the roster. So if it's done right with the proper amount of attention to detail, then I feel like they definitely can roll this out for years to come. And if you think about like everything happening in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like they could potentially like have movie tie-in events. For some of the films that we'll be seeing, like, I don't know, like missions based on what we're going to see in the Black Widow movie. So I'm going to say right now, guys, like Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange DLC 2022, I'm marking my calendar right now. It's going to happen.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds really smart. We also know that there's going to be Warzone or co-op missions that allow you to play in groups of 4 heroes. So Joshua, what are you sort of like hoping to get out of the Warzone mode and the co-op missions?
Well, I'm mostly interested to hear, what's going to make you want to replay these missions over and over again? What's the draw going to be there? But really, I do want to assemble with my friends. I do have a couple friends. I'm going to get them all together, and I think we're going to, I want to get in there and become the team of Avengers, using all the different skills of the Avengers together to like have fun and blow stuff up.
Yeah, I think, Joshua, you and I were in the same demo for Avengers at E3 last year, and some people, walked away from it not incredibly impressed. I would count myself, actually, in that group. Definitely still, like, interested in the game, want to learn more about it. But, Joshua, what were your first impressions last year?
Yeah, well, one, I don't even think they made it clear that it was a loot shooter style game. So yeah, wasn't sure of what type of game I would be playing. And then 2, yeah, I think everyone has kind of agreed that the character designs maybe weren't that sharp. They kind of looked like SNL Avengers. There's that meme going around. So that is kind of my first impression, but it is an Avengers game. I think it has an interesting story. They really look like they seem to be going really big with it, and so I am interested to see more about the story in particular.
Akeem, do you share these concerns, for lack of a better word?
Well, I mean, I was also I saw it, the demo at E3 last year as well. I wasn't blown away, and this is the game like I've been hyped. I still am hyped for the game, especially with everything that we know. Warzone missions sounds kind of interesting to me. Like it's apparently, it's going to be you got these expansive areas that you're going to, get to explore, which is really appealing. And apparently, according to Crystal Dynamics senior brand manager Rich Briggs at the time, I think he's since left the company, but back in October, he previewed a demo of the game for comicbook.com. And speaking about Warzone missions, he said there's a variety of objectives, game types, and most importantly, they unlock new narrative content. So new narrative content is what is interesting to me, because like the idea that, you know, of a new narrative content can be unlocked by playing multiplayer, it kind of gives more reason for you to kind of go back and play the single player mode so you can see how the story continues to unfold. As we know, again, it's going to be unfolding over the course of years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of interested with Warzone missions because of that.
All right, we've got to take a quick break, but stick around for our predictions, the Avengers stream, and later, IGN Expo 5, our own showcase jammed full of trailers and reveals. Keep those donations to the Bail Project and COVID Response Fund coming. Don't go anywhere.
IGN Summer of Gaming is presented by The Last of Us Part 2, available June 19th, rated M for mature. By the Army National Guard, working in our communities throughout the COVID pandemic to deliver food, build hospitals, and more. Go to nationalguard.com/esports for more info. And by Fuser, who will be partying with us all summer long.
The biggest gaming event of the year is IGN's Summer of Gaming, and it's almost here. Tune into IGN throughout June to see the latest and greatest in game reveals, news, trailers, next-gen coverage, and more. We'll be kicking it off with our first ever IGN Expo, where you'll get first looks at world premiere game trailers, exclusive game demos, and interviews you won't find anywhere else. IGN's Summer of Gaming, only on IGN and IGN One on your Samsung TV Plus.
Tired of watching IGN on those tiny cell phones and tablets? Well, IGN is moving to your living rooms. Starting in June, tune into IGN One on your Samsung TV Plus to see all that IGN has to offer, beginning with our exclusive Summer of Gaming event. You'll get first looks at world premiere game trailers, exclusive game demos, and next-gen console coverage that you won't find on any other network, only on IGN One.
The next generation of video gaming is on the horizon, and
Yes. See, it's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are. I am warning you.
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
You struggle against the unstoppable tide of progress, Avengers. Power cannot be controlled. It has to be destroyed. I will rid the Earth of superpowers. Even if it has to end with me.
This just got a whole lot weirder.
What's up, Marvel fans? My name's Casey Lynch, and I'm editorial director at Crystal Dynamics. Marvel's Avengers War Table is your direct source for all things Marvel's Avengers. We've got a great show lined up with new trailers, new details on one of our main villains, MODOK, and advanced idea mechanics. And we'll take a first look at co-op and war zones. If you've ever thought, what is this game? Or how does it work? Then this is the show for you. Let's get into it, starting with a story trailer. In the aftermath of A-Day, everything changed.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
As a founding member of tech giant Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world made better through science. But even as AIM promises a cure to end the inhuman infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid project offers a world protected by science. Tarleton, a victim of 8A himself, uses AIM's technological might and the public's fear of Inhumans to convince the world that the superpowered are uncontrollable and cannot be trusted. His deranged obsession drives him to become MODOK, mental organism designed only for killing. When choosing a villain, we knew we needed someone who had the muscle and mental capacity to become an Avengers-level threat. We also wanted a new face for modern Avengers fans. Big face. But comic fans know MODOK is anything but new. His origin in Marvel lore dates back more than 50 years to October of 1967 in Tales of Suspense. Now, with AIM's drive to manipulate public fear and his ability to control machines with his mind, Tarleton and AIM are the most sophisticated threat the Avengers have ever faced. But a teenage fangirl named Kamala Khan doesn't trust AIM. In fact, she's convinced that AIM is experimenting on her fellow Inhumans under the guise of finding a cure. And she believes George Tarleton was behind the plot to discredit the Avengers. And she has proof. As you pick up the trail of the long-disbanded Avengers, you'll advance the story of the single-player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions. We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new Thor hero mission called Once an Avenger.
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Is it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program? Oh.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You should know, I'm not in the best of moods!
Wait, is that Thor?
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving the commoners when it started raining bolts of metal from the skies.
It's unbelievably good to see you.
A bit dramatic, don't you think?
It doesn't matter. He's here now.
So, the false god returns. Why? You did what you were supposed to do, Thor. You gave up your power. You should have stayed forgotten.
Never, when mortals are in peril. Where do you hide, Doctor? Can you not face me?
Look around. I'm everywhere.
What are these things? They're drilling into the deck!
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera. Fun, aren't they?
Oh, hello. Just like old times.
AIM dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yeah? No.
On my way. Hulk, you got this?
Dare I ask who the child is?
We'll explain later. Don't worry, He's up to it.
Chimera's still losing altitude. Thor, can you hold it up with wind?
Tear the ship apart!
You killed Captain America, Thor. Who else will fall before your hammer?
Silence!
In this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again.
Spotted some drones heading for the command deck.
Got my hands full, kid.
I'm on them.
Nice. Security subsystems just came back online. It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
Last card to play, Avengers.
I can handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this.
They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Tartan! Do not do this!
You've given me no choice. You'll find this shield familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next?
The damage has already been done, Avengers.
Open the pipe lock!
Kamala, Tony,
We're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power.
we're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it. Keep going. It's working.
Pull up!
Once an Avenger is a great example of a hero mission, a single-player campaign experience focusing on a specific playable character. Hero missions give us a chance to tell more of each hero's story and showcase the variety and depth of our hero designs. Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays. With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks, or hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths, from making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies from a distance, or bringing the sky down on his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir, and one by one, you can mark them and knock them down as Mjolnir comes back to you. Follow that up with a powerful ground pound, and you've got a mighty combo. Manual targeting is a great ranged attack, but if up close and personal is more your style, go with the Hammer Spin or Mjolnir Cyclone. Heroes have 3 special heroic moves: Assault, Ultimate, and Support. When designing our heroics, we started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The Assault heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance, Natasha's Assault heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here. Each hero also has a unique support heroic that's designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members. You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's support. Ultimates take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage. We know everyone plays differently, so we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you to unlock new moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks. As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero. And that's before gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important? Because it means your Thor will play differently than my Thor, and my Hulk will play different than yours. Another way to customize your heroes is with gear. We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization. Some perks apply special damage like plasma or gamma, or cause status effects like Shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense. You can see Iron Man using Gamma gear in this shot, and eagle-eyed fans probably noticed his laser sweep was green instead of red. Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have Gamma gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack. And voila, green lasers. We know that if you look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits for these heroes and drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs. You can earn them over the course of the story campaign by completing missions and deciphering patterns. There's Iron Man's suit from the 2014 Original Sin storyline, or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962's Journey into Mystery issue 83, or Tony's Stark Tech outfit that was inspired by the Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25 in 2010. While there are a ton of outfits you'll earn just by playing, some will require completing iconic mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit, and some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace. You can even customize your attitude and let out your inner Hulk with the right emote. I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and spec out your heroes. Okay, I think it's time for another trailer. This one gives us a first look at how all that customization is especially fun when you play together. This is Co-op and War Zones.
I can't believe it! AIM is firing on the Air Force!
These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere. A derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Very air breathes dark magic.
Kamala, smash!
Everyone smash!
We gotta get this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
Jarvis is unencrypting the schematics and we'll get our tech heads on new gear ASAP.
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes are people, and people can be corrupted.
If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Times like this, when all things hold us, that's when we've got to stand strong.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
Time for heroes is over.
You don't get to decide who lives or dies!
Hey! Where did this thing come from?
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization. Now, let's talk about war zones. War zones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI companion team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes. Whether playing hero missions or war zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story, so whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history. Once you pick your mission, you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job. As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike, all in the name of research. War zones range from wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal to dense interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges, boss fights, and rewards. Here's a mission we saw in the co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, 2 heroes can come together to perform a team finisher, which gives you a chance to take them down much faster. Teamwork makes the dream work. Living the hero life is all about growth, getting stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just that. As you progress through the campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base. The Resistance is a group who have banded together in the 5 years since A-Day. Some are inhuman and have powers, some are former SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
What is this place?
We call it the Anthill. Not my idea.
You'll join their cause in the field by working directly with factions like the Inhuman Alliance and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and more. Earning faction reputation will give you access to new challenges,
Hey, Avengers. Hill has something she needs your help with.
new vendors, and more powerful items. There will always be new threats on the horizon, so you want to ensure your Avengers are ready for anything. We've talked about a lot today, but that's kind of the point. This is a really big, ambitious game. Marvel's Avengers isn't just a global, high-stakes race to rebuild the Avengers, to save the Inhumans, and uncover the truth about AIM's plans. That's just the beginning. This is a brand new original Avengers single-player story that you can enjoy on your own, made the Crystal Dynamics way. But it's also an experience you can play with your friends that will grow as we add new heroes, new regions, and new story, all at no additional cost. Thank you for following us and believing in us. I want to give a big shout out to our community. Thank you for caring and telling us what you think. We're listening, and as fans ourselves, we're all working every day to make Marvel's Avengers worthy of your support. Please stick around after the show to ask questions and chat. On behalf of the whole Marvel's Avengers team, thank you for tuning in to the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. In the coming months, we'll talk about our first post-launch hero, our upcoming beta, and of course, our launch, when Marvel's Avengers arrives September 4th. I'm Casey Lynch, and I'll see you next time.